Hey YouTubers, it's UC Weapon back again, and I have here again the 2014 Trackmaster Thomas that we've all been debating, and we have found quite a few problems with it. I'm going to show you how to cure it as best I can so it runs on blue track and on the brown track. As you see there, clearing both the stop and goes with little problem. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you how to pull it apart as well. You start by taking the body shell off. Remove the batteries. Now let's have a look at the underneath, because this is the big problem with this. I'll just bring it in closer. Put on autofocus. Alright, so here, if it will autofocus for me, doesn't want to. The focal length of this particular lens is not great. Alright, so here is what we call the activation tab or locking tab, and you'll see that other engines have it as well, but it's much smaller and therefore has no problem. But on the new version it was quite high, it hung down low. I mean, in height wise it was about this high, and it kept fouling on this and that, and every track join just about will get beached. So yes, I'm going to show you how to pull this apart and how to file it down so it will work. So we'll get our screwdriver bit. We need the triangle bit. Sorry, I'm just going to put it back on manual focus. Alright, so this is the bit you need. It's a triangle. And we're going to be removing this screw, and this screw. Now you do need a special triangle screwdriver. If you don't have one, you'll probably destroy the screw heads. Pick these up from most hobby shops or electronic shops or on eBay. So there's one screw. Two screws. And the third screw. No, I'm holding on to the top and the bottom so it doesn't come apart and go everywhere. Out you come, little screw. There we go, 3 screws out. Then we flip it back onto its wheels, and this top section lifts off. The switch falls out, don't worry, just pop it back in there. This bit comes out as well. Put them aside for now. I'll show you how to put those back together. So there's the inside of Thomas. Very simple setup. We have the motor with a worm gear straight on the drive shaft, going straight to the axle, which has a slipper gear. This just pops out, and then we can disconnect the rods. They just pop off really easy, just like the old Trackmaster. I'll put that aside, and we're left with just the chassis. Alright, so now you want to get like a file or something like that and start filing down here. Filing down this part. until you've taken about 3 or 4 millimeter away from that activation or locking tab, whichever you want to call it. Alright, so let's put it back together once we've done that. So first goes the axle. Just plot straight in there. Then the motor sits in, it's got a pair of marks where it goes. Sits in flat like that. Now this part here, oops, can only go one way. It's got 3 locating holes, and the big hole in the middle goes over the coupling. Right, so then get our switch, which goes back up in here. Just bear with me. And the switch sits, try and show you as best I can, in this part, and it moves back, closes this gap, and that creates the circuit. So it's probably easier to put this in the top where it goes. So we'll pop our switch in. Don't put it in backwards. That's the way it sits. You can just hold it in there with your finger for now. And this part goes back on. And then you have movement again. And just hold like that. Pinch on the sides to hold it together. Or you pop this back in. There's a pair of locating tabs that hold the axles. And there we go. Back together. And our 3 screws go back in. So these are very simple, these new Trackmaster. I know I was pretty upset when I filmed that video the other day, and I'm still a bit upset. Shouldn't have to do this for every new loco. I did send a tweet to Fisher Price asking them to please fix it and pointing out the problem. But for now, at least, until they reply, it seems like they've done it on purpose. A sort of 3-pronged attack, that's what I'm calling it, on the consumer. Back in we go. So there we go, back together. And then we just pop our batteries back in. And the shell back on. And our Thomas runs again. So now that we've fixed our 2014 Trackmaster engine as best we can, until Fisher Price actually fixes it themselves, running a lot better. Still gets a little stuck. I don't want to take any more off that activation tab because it probably weakened the chassis. But clearing Trackmaster stop and go with no problem, and Tomy stop and go with no problem. Let's do that first run that I wanted to do in the original video. Alright, so here is the Thomas just modified 2014, first run like it should have been. And as you can see, no stoppages so far, no getting stuck so far. Oh, and I spoke too soon because he's stuck on a track join. Okay, so I think I fixed that track join now. And Thomas continues. Running along quite happily now. Makes quite a bit of noise with his wheels spinning on the track. Let's see if he still gets stuck over here. No, we've cured it. So, ladies and gentlemen, that is 2014 Trackmaster Thomas repaired UC weapon style. And now hopefully you can do it too on your 2014 Trackmaster engines. Although I still feel that they should fix it because it's their problem, not ours. But I just wanted a solution to run this train and the other 2014 trains, because why should I have to stop buying these trains? I want to keep buying the new ones. I'm sure some of you want to see my videos of the new ones when they come out too. So yeah, hopefully they will fix it. I'm going to leave it there today. What do you think of the fix? Are you going to try it? Are you going to get your mum and dad to help? Drop a comment, let us know. I'm gonna say thanks for watching.